Dzień dobry moi drodzy, z tej strony Max, a dzisiaj witam was w kolejnym odcinku. Dzisiaj mam nadzieję skończę wszystkie questy z Kazmu, chociaż nie wiem, bo ich jest całkiem więcej niż się spodziewałem. It's Jiyoung again. She went to retrieve those beacons and hasn't been back since. I gave her 3 extra hours knowing the dumb habit she has of running around everywhere, but it's been at least 5 or 6 hours since. Could you help me look for her? That kid really respects you, so you should have an easier time, and I don't want to have anyone get in trouble on my watch again. What's with her running off again like that? Alright, let's go. Ah yes, silly me, I almost forgot to tell you the most important thing. She probably didn't go too far, but at the same time, where would she go? Alright, don't worry about it, Jinyu. We will head over to the places where we placed the beacons yesterday first. That's a pretty good call, Paimon. Alright then. If you find her, please inform me as soon as possible. Chciałam na początku zająć się jednak tymi grzybami, ale widzę, że jednak nie do końca będzie mi to dane. Ale że trafiłem za pierwszym razem, jestem lekko w szoku. Oh, she's not looking so good. Come on, we've got to get her out of there, quick. Can you still walk? I'm sorry, Jinyu. Don't look at me like that. Please don't be disappointed in us. The Golden City, the Black Watch over, the Heavenly Envoys have left. Cut it with the nonsense, you... O czym ty znowu mówisz do mnie? Khadiv's given her some medicine, and she's regained consciousness, but she won't tell me anything. Do you know what happened? How did she end up like that? She was trapped in the black mud when we found her. That's right, and we got her out of this time. Never mind that for now. What Jingle needs now is rest. Could you help me deliver this bowl of soup to her while it's still hot? I'm not very good cook, but I've had to take care of my fair share of miners, and no one's ever said my fare was bad. Alright, go then, see if she's any better. I have to tell Morning that Jiyoung can't stay underground anymore. W końcu, może przestanie się wpakować w kłopoty. Przy okazji, wydaje mi się, że mam jeszcze jakieś coś do tego typa. What a curious geological environment we're in now. I'm sure I can outdo the research goal set by Academia this year. Oh, Traveler, what's up? Chwila, bo ja mam tu... O! Dobra, so about these mushrooms. No wonder they say you're an experienced adventurer. You came back with new findings so soon. Huh? Are you sure you found them here? How strange. Isn't it strange for a mushroom to grow underground? That's not what I meant. It's just that they look similar to an indigenous mushroom in Sumeru. I can't be sure yet with what we've got here. If I have enough sample, I might be able to arrive at conclusion. Speaking of which, since you found it, you must know where to get more. Could you lend me a hand? Bring me enough mushrooms and I'll pay you handsomely. So how many is enough? Let me think. Please bring me 8 for starters. Don't worry, so long as you bring them to me, I will make sure to repay you in full. Okej, jeszcze chcę się zapytać o te zdjęcia. A nie, jest jeszcze... Aha, dobra. To są te dziwne skały, a nie zdjęcia. So you took a picture of 2 of some strange rocks? Do show me, please. Here you are. Look at the picture, it's so clear. Seems like the new camera models from Fontaine are as good as they say. I once bagged some prototypes but the emergence capture weren't clear enough. Besides, they were too clumsy to be handled by one person alone, so they end up rotting away in some corner in the Academia. Rotting away? Yep, it cost me a mill's worth of mora. Looks like it's time that I bought some new cameras. But anyway, I've digressed. Let me have a look. This rock? Yes, it's a fossil. A fossil? Yes, and you can see many fossil marine creatures in it. How curious! In Liyue, there's a saying for this. I don't know the exact wording, but it goes something like, forests and fields are eventually engulfed by the waste ocean. The fact that the fossils appears in the chasm proves that these creatures were buried underground in an instant, otherwise their skeletons wouldn't be so perfectly preserved. By the way, I heard that this place has frequent earthquakes. It makes sense, as one of the prerequisites for fossil formation is active geological movements. This finding recently shed a new light on our understanding of the ancient creatures that once inhabited this place. But I think I could use a few more pictures. If you come across other such fossils, please take pictures for me. How many do you need? Let me see, I need 4 or 5 for my report. You know what? Let's make it 5. Bring me 5 features of similar rocks. A już chyba to zrobiłem przypadkowo. I will offer a reasonable price for this, of course. It is a big discovery and that is no understatement. Tak, mam już na szczęście. Great. these are some nice pictures. Certainly worth the resources of the exploration team. Look, these are all bones of ancient marine creatures. You can see their structure very clearly. This means that this place used to be beneath the ocean surface before it became the chasm. What a pity we aren't in Sumeru, otherwise I would have them brought back to the academia to begin research right away. We can't afford to have miners accidentally tampering with these fossils. We need to hire people to take some precautions. Yes, I will bring this up next time I meet up with people of the ministry. But? I will settle for these ones. But as I said, these fossils are perfectly preserved, their structure intact, and this means one thing, that they were buried underground in an instant. Nearly all fossils you find at the chasm are located at a fixed altitude. It's not that fixed, is it? Well, geologically speaking, the difference in height is minuscule. This means it was a quick process, and really all fossils here formed at almost the same time. Basically, something must radically alter the ecosystem here in a split second. I'd say something like a huge shock wave of sorts. What could happen in the chasm? Czy żongli przypadkiem nie rzucił jakiegoś wielkiego kamulca? Dobra, masz tu zupę. I'm sorry. Oh, so you're so sorry now, and not when you were running around all over the place, huh? Alright, give it a rest, Paimon. I lost my footing by mistake. Funny, huh? Nope, it's not funny at all. Is your life really worth so little to you? You need rest. Jinwoo made you some soup. Jinwoo made this? Thank you, and please help me thank Jinwoo and the others too. I'll be fine. I just need to get some sleep and I'll be good as new. I'm really very sorry. Would you please come back again in a bit? My thanks. With your help, my research, what do they call it in Liyue? As smooth as a cat soaring in the air. Like a winged tiger? Yes, like a winged tiger. What happened to this fungi? How strange, they look almost identical to an indigenous species in Sumeru, save for the fluorescence. Why? Is it because they evolved in the darkness? But why does their look remain the same after the evolution? You've lost me. Simply put, fungi evolved to adapt to their surroundings environment, but by the looks of it, this type of fungi is more suited to living in forest environments. That's why I'm so certain of their Sumeru origin. So why do they glow? Since they aren't an indigenous species of the chasm, they didn't evolve to glow. Rather, the glowing is a result of some abnormal ecological phenomenon. It's probably because of the fragment that fell from the sky after absorbing its energy. The fragment? What did you say? Something about a fragment? I mean, when the fragments of fungi fell from the sky, this must undergo some random mutation. Jasne, that must be it. Thank you for collecting this fungi. It's been a busy day. Please go get some rest. You've earned it. I'm gonna study them now, so if you wouldn't mind leaving me alone for a bit. Dobra, zajmij się tymi grzybami w końcu. Proszę mnie zostawić. Skoro już tu jestem, myślę, że nie ty. Myślę, że ogarnę w końcu tą spiarkę z Fatui, bo ona cały czas, co tu staje na tym waypoincie, to ona mnie atakuje. I ona jest gorsza od tego typa. Wait, stop, who are you? Why are you here? And why are you attacking me? Bo ty zaczęłaś? You are the one to talk, we saw you sneaking around. Since you're the bad guy here, why don't you explain yourself first? Katarina. My name is Katarina Snežnevna? My name is the most I can divulge, my apologies. We just want to know what's happening, we aren't trying to interrogate you. Sorry, that really is all I can disclose. What are Fatui doing here? That's classified. Come on, bad guys do have a thing for being secretive. You're right, we're the bad guys and that's what we do. Alright, time for the question and answer session. We've got company. W ogóle, jak fungi są w Kaźmie, to ostatnio się zorientowałem, że tak samo pyrospektery są gdzieś na pustyni i ja byłem lekko w szoku, bo myślałem, że one siedzą tylko w Inazumie. Thank you for not stabbing me in the back. The feeling's mutual. Although I don't know where you got that impression, this isn't a romantic place to try hitting on. Słucham? Jakie romantik? Ja tu staram się być miły. Come to my hideout if you wish to talk. Isn't she a fatus? Is it really okay to just let her go instead of sending her to the millennium? Alright, Paimon gets it. Forget it. She didn't hurt us after all. Let's let her off the hook this time, shall we? To nie był quest, który chciałam robić, ale no cóż, ja tu chcę się zająć tymi jednak grzybami. Chyba widzę rozwiązanie problemu. Tak. A mushroom grows out of a fissure. Aha, no znowu mi się światło.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Hey Shishum, we're back. We've run out of your what do you call it? Oh, your blessings of wisdom. But we've managed to block the fissures. Now the problem has been solved. Hail Archaeophox, hail Paimon. May no regrets linger in the night bygone. May all shadows fade ere the dawn to come. Seems Shishun has fallen asleep again. Let's not disturb it. To koniec? Dobra, chodźmy teraz do Katriny, bo... Katariny? Czy Katriny? Bo chcę ogarnąć sobie wszystkie questy, które wymagają do dalszego kontynuowania resetu serwera. As expected, you came. Please take a seat. Let me see what's left. Black tea is out, sugar out too. Alright, here's some milk. Oh, it's too sour. Gotta throw it away later. My apologies. There is plenty of fire water plus some hot track and sour jam to go with it. Enough for a tea party. Faktycznie. Wow, do you people really consider fire water to be a standard tea party thing? Yep. What's the problem with it? I will pass. What? No one's gonna call you out on drinking here. Just suit yourself. What are you doing? Sharing food with an intel and the right moment is considered silencing a curious mouth. That's what our handbook says. Well, where's the intel? Huh? I just share it. Huh? Did you just tell us anything? Montuję Advanced in Handbook, Appendix 4.4, Article 32. Sharing food with an intel at the right moment is a conducive to silencing a curious mouth. You're welcome. You saved my life, and in return I divulge classified content from our handbook. How's that for science 30? What's the use of that? Jokes aside, actually I'm very grateful for your help, but my kind gesture doesn't mean anything else. With what you people have done, Paimon finds it hard to believe in your kind gesture. What are you up to, really? It's no surprise that outsiders fail to understand the cause of the fatui. But when we aren't talking about what we pursue or which side are we on, we are just a bunch of ordinary people. Besides, all our agendas and deeds are just preparatory work for the final battle. The final battle? Yes, indeed, all of us shall face a common enemy and the inescapable long night. Everyone in Szczęsnaya has been dutifully warned. So, every drop of tears and blood of mankind shed for the sake of this cruel world, they shall not be shed in vain. Let's just have a toast. No? I'll just suit myself. That's quite a lovely sounding explanation. Ha, you know what? You should try the liquor and jump from Snezhnaya. Don't take it all too seriously and don't think too much about it. Just trust what you want to trust. That's what we call belief. Where did that all deep stuff suddenly come from? By the way, I've introduced myself, but I don't know your name yet. Archaeophox. And Paimon's Paimon. Oh, your names. We're pretty well known all over the Teyvat, aren't we? Sorry, I've never heard of you, either of you actually. What? Please don't take it the wrong way. I was sent down here a long time ago. I barely know anything about what's happening on the surface, save for the news we got through our supply lines. Doesn't that mean that your supply line's long been cut off? The party's over, I need to get some rest, excuse me. Hey, we haven't even started eating yet. Leave already, did you just throw open my fire water? That's because Paimon didn't think it was drinkable at all. People have different food preference, you know. By the way, Archaeophox, please wait. It's nothing, I'm just thinking that if it were you, please come back another day if you don't find it too troublesome. Co ty kombinujesz teraz? Ależ ona się buja. Jak już jesteśmy w temacie Fatui, to zbierając te świecące kryształy, przypadkowo natrafiłam na kolejny obóz. Tym razem większy niż Katariny. Anton. Dobra, co ty chcesz ode mnie? Sorry to stop you if you're in a hurry. I'm Staff Sergeant Anton Melnikow, the acting CEO of the Nymph Company. Just call me Anton. They are Danila, Temur, Radomir, and Romanski. He's not here. He's at the medical camp. Neither Romanski nor the medical camp remains, Antona. Romanski... Kurde, ale mam problem z czytaniem tych imion. Romanski didn't make it through the morning. Oj. Danila, how many times have I told you? I'm in charge of the company now. Call me Staff Sergeant Anton. Ha, in charge of the company as a staff sergeant. Who do you think you are? Ever since the captain went missing, you've been acting like an important-looking CEO. Ha! That's enough, Temur. Your growling stomach must mess up with your judgment. Calm down and preserve your energy. It's acting CEO. Antona. Nie umiem tych imion, Jezu. Ilu ich tu jest? Acting CEO, my foot. Just for how long do we have to take orders from this fake CEO who doesn't even know what he's doing? Hey Temur, your brain must be intoxicated with hunger. I suggest you take a few punches to sober up. Suits me, go ahead, come at me and I will help you sober up too. Great, after running out of rations, we've also saying goodbye to our sanity and patience. Splendid! Draining every last ounce of energy we've here. What an enlightened course of action. Ahem, silence. If you're itching for a fight, then go down and fight the monster that came from the black mud, and don't you forget to fight them with your growling stomach too. If we wanna live and walk out of here alive, we must stick together. Don't make me repeat myself, okay? Alright, give me a if not us then who on 3. 1, 2, 3. If not us then who? If not us then who? No cóż. So my friend, you must notice that we're not very combat effective at present. There's been small issue. A small issue. You centrally attack like the captain. Since he's not here, I'm the acting commander. No, why don't you shut that clever mouth of yours? Sorry, my friend. We're in dire need of your help. Why would I want to help you? Why do you want? Supplies, weapons, intel, and more. We have plenty of them. Take them all if you'd like, as long as you help us. And look, our beggars, you just took on the most humiliating job ever, losing the last ounce of dignity we're left with on our behalf. Knock it off already. Are you expecting to fill your tummy with bitter sarcasm? Join our ranks. Let our marching boots shake the earth like thunder. Who will march with us towards the pole star of the white night come? We shall never abandon you. Oh, so no, shut him up already. Although they all bad guys, seeing them all famished centrally makes my mom feel sorry for them. It strains me to admit this, but as you can see, we're no longer combat effective in the least. All we want is some food. Ja nie chcę z nimi walczyć, no other agendas? We'll leave and never return, I promise you, on the honor of the Nymph Company and our ancestors who defend the land of Snezhnaya. Oh, you poor thing, how famished, how pathetic. Enough of that, you're no better anyway. Anyway, there were 64 of us when we arrived, 64 in total. Now there are only 4 serving souls left. What other purpose would we be capable of accomplishing? Wow, how did you end up like this? That's not the topic for now. Without food, the last 4 left of the Nymph Company could be gone at any moment. Alright, let's put a bit of trash here first, shall we? Well, I will say this, whatever doubts you may have, the only purpose we have here to investigate the source of the calamity in the chasm. What calamity? Paimon see no sign of it in the chasm. The calamity that happened 500 years ago is only the beginning. The war against the Dark was never stopped and one of the battlefields is right beneath our feet. Our staff-sergeant always hungry that he started to attack some crazy stuff. He always liked to exaggerate, but this is the first time he's talked nonsense. Forget it. What Antonia means is, well, that the people of Liyue are no enemy to us. At least not in this operation, not us here in the Nymph Company, but I'm not so sure how our comrades who went missing might perceive the matter. I will help you on account of humanity, but just this once. Thank you. We will forever be grateful. Ciekawe, czy jak na przykład w Snezhnai będzie może jakieś coś jeszcze od kompanii, w sensie na zasadzie, że no, byli kiedyś tacy fatujcy, ale tam, nie wiem, zaginęli w kaźmie. Please consider our request. Here's the food you wanted. Co ja ci mogę dać? Jakbym ci mięso dał? Aha? Chwila, co? chciałam to załatwić pokojowo. I'm sorry, but there's a small issue with our chain of command. A small issue? We just betrayed our men by standing here as we watch someone else chase them off. Then what do you suggest we do? Let them beat us and have our food snatched away? Zip that mouth of yours shut and focus on eating. Antona, stop downplaying this. Our chain of command has been whipped out. It's gone. Our captains and other high-ranking CEOs have either gone missing or got killed. It leaves us no other choice but to retreat. But many of our men refuse to do so. They'd rather hold on to what's left behind by our CEOs and fight till the last man standing. I'd say it's starve till the last man standing. According to the collaboration agreement, people up there are supposed to relay orders and supply us with food, but we haven't heard from them for a long time. We're loyal to the Fatui and Lord Harbingers, as we should be, but we're no fools. Anyone sensible would have long suggested that we retreat under such circumstances. So, what's your plan? I know that this isn't your concern and I won't stop you if you wanna leave, but we're really out of our depths and could use your help. Dobra, what do you need me to do? I'm not supposed to tell you this, but there's a supply station near the ground level. All our supplies go through there and we sometimes got orders there too. We sent a few men up for food, but they haven't returned. I can't afford to risk another trip. No one has come down from a supply station for a long time either. I hope you can check the situation there for me. Dobra, I will help. I'm so sorry to trouble you, but we need to know what's happening on the ground. Otherwise, any decisions we might make would be to rush. Okay, you're starting to confuse Paimon with all the convoy attacking. We'll look out for it when we pass by. A no, trochę się ludzi wykruszyło, nie ukrywam. Tu jest coś do przeczytania. Notice. Due to the recent incident, a supply station built for collaborative purpose will be shut down permanently. All military personnel, cracks, and miners stationed here. Please leave soon. Members of the Fatui spotted in this area will be arrested as enemies. Please stay alert. A tu jest jeszcze jakaś książka? A nie, po prostu los dokument. Emergency announced from the Secretary at Eugene Terrace. The malignant and destructive incident recently occurring at the Jade Chamber has proved that the Fatui are dangerous and untrustworthy. The collaboration agreement with Nadzieję has been nullified. The Liwe Chishing will take over the exploration of the chasm. The Millennium shall not make contact with any member of the Fatui. Violation of the rule will result in immediate arrest without clemency. Huh?
Beg for mercy.
Co to jest? Jambo Snow? O, dobra. Dear Anton Melnikov, I'm sorry that due to the sudden turn of events, the supply station has been shut down. Our previous plan to drink fire water together upon your terrace seems impossible now. I left some food here in secret. It should be enough and sort of run. Take as much as you need. Sorry, as your friend, I can't do much more than this. The next time we meet, we shall be enemies. Although I am aware that you and your mission have nothing to do with what happened at the Grad, please understand that we can never forgive such a blunt act of invasion. Just as you fight for the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, as one of our Smilev, I must protect our homeland. We each have our responsibilities to shoulder for what we cherish. Best of luck to you, yours sincerely, Janbo. Janbo?
You want to learn some?
You're back. How is it? Any news from the station? It has been abandoned. Is that so? Then, did you find anything? You're no longer welcome in Leo Harbor, I fear. Other than this, do you have any other news? Here's the letter we found. Seems it's for you. Here you are. The Fatui soldiers read the letter. It's from Yambu. I got it. What happened? The Mililith are gone too? Let me read it. What's with them? We're fighting for them. Aren't we allies? There are no allies anymore. No more collaboration. To be precise, the Fatui are no longer in collaborative relationship with Liwe. This is betrayal. The people of Liwe have betrayed us. Maybe it's the other way around in their eyes. Perhaps they think that we, the Fatui, have betrayed them. This can't be. We came here to break the people of Liwe. Don't you remember what the captain said before our departure? This expedition has nothing to do with conspiracy to our schemes. But that couldn't preserve conspirators' schemes from coming to us, could it? This isn't something we have control over, Daniela. Okay, I see. I've decided. We need to retreat. The quicker the better. It's alright. I'll take full responsibility. If there's any deserter among us, if any deserter shall bring dishonor to the nymph company, that's me and only me. Daniela is right. We're here to protect the people of Liyue from the calamity of the darkness. We can't live like this. Do you think this is the right time to worry about your personal honor, Mirka? Can't you see it? Can't you see that the people of Liyue neither need our protection nor even want us here? They even defeated our comrades who thought of themselves as heroes. Best you consider what you're gonna do next. We should retreat and preferably in silence, without alerting the local militia. The captain said that we should be ready to give our lives here. We should. He also said that he wouldn't let anyone die in vain, that he didn't want the whole company to be buried here. At least we're still alive. At least not all of the company are gone. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Okay, any more questions? I don't want to hear any objections. You're now dismissed. Whatever the case, Erkia Fox, thank you for helping us. Take this Mora and these supplies. Zaraz. Skoro jeszcze mogę z nimi pogadać, to może about you, about us? There's nothing much to talk about. We fought hard and we failed, that's all. When we first came down, we were the Navy Company, a company of 64 soldiers. But now I guess half of our men, including our commander, have either gone missing or died. Well, maybe not yet half of us. But anyway, it's around that figure. We've been scattered and lost contact with each other. We lost this battle and should retreat long ago. But your people on the ground attacked Liyue Harbor. It's surprisingly, but I can understand why. To assist in endeavors of greater meaning, Lord... Oh, Pulcinella won't hesitate to dismiss with less valuable assets. That's his logic. As his direct subordinate, I have no objection to cause of action. Okej, ja poproszę więcej informacji o Harbingerach. To może teraz about Katarina. Did you meet her? Is she still alive? I hope she can forgive me. Katarina and her younger brother Corporal Nikolai were brought up in the House of the Hearth. Ooh, they are the children of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. She told me that she was going to find her brother. I thought she lost her mind having staying in the environment down there. There is no way that her brother could live. The situation she's in is not so bad as you think. You're an outsider. The fact weekend and Shadow get sentimental in front of civilians, but to her, we're family. She was also our family. But she insisted on looking for Kolia. I hope she can forgive me. Za trudne są te imiona, ja ich nie umiem wymówić kompletnie. I myślę, że mogę szukać teraz tego dziada, co tu się najadł tych grzybów i mu troszkę odbiło. A manner's lock with the name he on its cover, probably the name of the owner. On the first few pages it reads, Dink's been looking for his daughter's toy, but it's nowhere to be found. Let me go deeper into their mine and see if I can find it for him. There's an itching in my ears. It's so itchy like bugs in my ears. It just won't give me a rest. I'm gonna run out of food soon. According to that voice, but is this mushroom really edible? On the following pages it reads, I can hear it. Hee mushroom meat. Hee mushroom meat. So delicious, mushroom meat. You, what are you doing here? Wow, this guy looks terrible. Pokaż mi się. O matko. Faktycznie. And he just popped up without making a single noise. Archaeofox. Could he be... Probably not. Why are you here? Have you run out of food as well? Are you Uncle He? Young sir, what are you saying? I can't hear you. I'm asking if you are Uncle He. Oh yes, that's me. Are you also trapped here like me? Did you run out of food too? How unlucky. But no worries, I've got some food here. You must be famished, No, that's what we've been confined with Tammy Grumble. This mushroom meat stuff looks very suspicious. Oh, you're right, he seems a big cook in the head. And what's with that strange complexion? Paimon bets that it has to do with mushroom meat. Mushroom meat? Yes, it's delicious. Here, would you like some? How do you like it? What? What's the matter? The mushroom meat is gone. You know what? Forget it. Let's go back to the camp now. I'm not going. I've run out of mushroom meat. Without it, I would even have the strength to walk. I'm not going anywhere. No mushroom meat and no food anywhere else. But with mushroom meat, I can go anywhere. Then, where we can find you some. Mushroom meat. Oh, I know where it is. Let me find some for us. Let's fill our tummies and that we will have the strength to work. It should be around here. Well, Archaeofox Paimon guesses we can only do as he says. This doesn't seem to be the only option now. Mushroom meat, big mushroom meat. Czegoś ty się najadł, wiem. Nie zdziwię się, jeżeli to przez te... Albo on się może fungusów nażarł. Jezus Maria, hopie. He took them all out in a whoosh. Wow, so strong. Mushroom meat. Ever since I started eating mushroom meat, my lower back pain left me and I got more strength. It's like I've grown a few years younger. And mushroom creatures are more delicious than mushroom meat. The bigger the tastier. Fooey. Could it be that Uncle he got some strong from eating mushroom meat? Archeofox, since it might grant us more power, why don't we give it a whirl? Please be less creative with your diet. Oh, alright, Paimon gets it. But back on topic, Uncle he should be fine with pouring us back now, right? Mushroom meat, yummy. Uncle he, let's go back to the camp together. Huh, together? Sure, let's have the mushroom meat together, huh? Air-dried mushroom meat can be stored for a long, long time. Paimon's me are going back to the camp together. The dump? What good dump? Oh, what does it matter? I'm fine with it, huh? Now that I've eaten mushroom meat, damp or dry, I can go anywhere. Archeofox, let's bring Uncle he back to the Geniu. Back to see Geniu, Jezu, nie umiem czytać. Mushroom meat in Baltami, small mushroom creatures, big mushroom, haha. Uncle he, what happened to your face? I knew you were alive. To think that your family even invited me to your funeral. I refused to go, you know, told them that nothing was certain yet without a body. Look at your face. It must have been tough for you being trapped in the mine like that, but anyway, I'm glad that you're still alive. Being alive is good, yes, living, breathing mushrooms are delicious, haha. Uncle he was like this when we found him. He wasn't quite all well, and he keeps saying that we wanted to eat mushrooms. Mushrooms? The chasm is a dangerous place for ordinary people. Plants and fungi growing here could be also harmful to the human body. That's why Huashan Hall has such strict rules against eating these things. But Uncle he's been trapped down here all these years with nothing else to eat. How am I supposed to face his family with him in this state? Speaking of mushrooms, now that you mention it, Kadif might be able to help. After all, he's a scholar from Sumeru. He must conduct some research on mushrooms. Please wait here. I will bring him over to check up on Uncle he. Mushroom meat? With how messed up Uncle he is, Paimon's really not sure if he can recover. If he goes back to his family like this, they will still be pretty saddened. Mushroom meat? I'm seriously considering cutting your budget as they proposed. Never mind the budget. Please check on this man here. This itches on my ears. Huh? Who is she? And why does he look like that? Did you find him, Archeofox? Seriously, how are you always able to find someone of such peculiar events? Then how was he like when you found him? You said Kadif will time to Uncle he Kadif personal careful examination on him. He's fine, it's not a big deal. You know how he always complains about the itches in his ears? That because the spores of the fungi have entered his ears? Although long-term consumption of the types of fungus, I mean mushroom, does impair one's sanity, it doesn't hurt the body. So you're saying he can recover? I've already cleared his body of the fungi and made some medicine to treat his neurological disorder. He's very likely to recover if given ample rest. I see, then about the cost of the medicine. None of the green days are expensive, they're only worth a month's meals at Shuei Kiosk. It's not a big deal. I will figure out some way to repay you. No need to repay me, as a matter of fact, this incident gives me something as new to write in my report. Ever since I came across these peculiar mushrooms in the chasm, I've been curious about the long-term consequences of eating them, but I haven't found a willing assistant yet. This subject is more than word, don't you think? You can say that, but we study these mushrooms and come to the conclusion that they won't cause any irreversible damage to either the body or the mind. But given how peculiar the chasm is, the environment here could be another reason for his symptoms. Anyway, just have him take the medicine and get some rest. He's very likely to recover even now. What a relief, I'll bring him up to the surface later. Once he's recovered, I'll bring him home and inform his friends as well. He's a veteran miner and an agile one too. He took very good care of youngsters who were new in the mine. When he went missing a few years back... Jak to lata? Chłop jadł grzyby przez lata? Everyone wondered why Rex Lapis didn't protect him. A good man's life shouldn't have ended that way, they say. I'm sure his friends will be much comforted by the news that he's back. Dobra, tam było coś faktycznie wspominane, że on zaginął, ale ja myślałem, że on zaginął po tym, jak się chasm otworzył. Ah, you came. Sit and make yourself at home. I'm sorry that I just sent you away in a hurry last time. I didn't even tell you what I wanted you to help me with. It's fine, you can say it now. Relax, I won't make you do anything evil. Well then, go ahead. Well, I have been separated from my Kolya, Nikolai, a member of my team. Could you help me look for him? If he's still alive, bring him back to me. If he's dead, please let me know. I'm sorry to lay this on you, but please consider my request. So, this is what you want us to do? Paimon thought you were up to something bad, like, say, asking us to sabotage the Millilith works. The Millilith? Why? It does no good to make them our enemy. What do you mean? That's my line. Hang on, I got it. Did our people on the surface get into an altercation with the people of Liyue? That would centrally explain why our supplies have been cut off. Damn it! What on earth happened up here? It's a long story. Let's leave this topic for another day. War is war. There are no eternal allies nor perpetual enemies. That's the reality that we, the Fatui, live in. But I, at least for now, care about nothing but Kolya. When we retreat, he was separated from the squad. I came back for him later and got lost myself too. What a shame. As for where he was before he went missing, I can mark it on the map for you. At the time, he tried to lure the enemies chasing us away from the rest of the team. He's an excellent soldier and I know for sure that he wouldn't die there. Nie wiem czemu, ale mam takie jakieś przeczucie, że on czysto teoretycznie może już nie żyć. Tego nie pamiętam akurat. Oh no, Katya's... O Jezu, co to jest? Balalaika is broken? I somehow damaged during the fracas. Gotta get it repaired before she chose me out. Did our ancestors fight the calamity like this 500 years ago? The captain once said we knew not 100 of the grueling battles that our ancestors went through. Many pages in the middle are tainted by some black substance. When you clean it off, the writing in ink is also rendered entirely illegible. I can stay here any longer. That could easily track me down through the black mud. Next, I'm going the opposite direction and lure them further away from the rest of the squad. There's Alhorny, the Red Bastion, on the southwest side. May I can take the road. Wish me luck. If not us, then who? Ty możesz mnie zostawić, łaskawie typie. Weź daj sobie już siana. I made it into the secret chamber. The mechanical monster is still lurking outside like a fierce predator just waiting for me to go out. My left leg is badly wounded and it hurts like hell. I bandaged it up haphazardly, but it's swollen. Could be a sign of infection. Oh. The grotto has another exit, but I don't know where it leads. The structure of the exit looks tenuous. Without something to support it, it might collapse if exposed to violent force. I've been spotted. Someone's coming. The swordsman clad in black? Chyba wiem, o co chodzi nawet. No, it seems a thought. Even metal bars are no obstacle for it, and just from looking upon it, I know this in my heart. I'm sorry, Katya. Ojojoj. Coś czuję, że gościu chyba nie przeżył. Is this the insignia left behind the Fatui guy? There is no sign of anyone. What are you supposed to tell you, Katya? Well, Paimon guesses there is not much we can do. Let's head back. Cóż, ja bym osobiście powiedział, że jest martwy. No, skoro to jest zakrwawione, to obstawiam, że w 90% chłop na pewno nie żyje. You're back. I have some fire water to spare. I'm not inventing you to drink. It can also be used to clean your wounds if you're injured. How was it? Did you find anything? We found this. These are insignias, action logs, and note? Please tell me where Kolya is. Is he still alive? Kurczę, no bo jakby te dwie opcje sugerują, że chłop jeszcze gdzieś tam może żyć, ale ja obstawiam, że on jest, no, martwy już. He might have escaped through a secret tunnel. Kolya would never desert and abandon me, I'm sure of it, I just know it. He wouldn't run away in the face of a battle. Where did you find these? A cave in the southwest, let me mark it out for you. It's a creepy place with many monsters inside it. Thank you, I'm sorry. I hope Kolya sold his life dearly. I'd rather, that's what happened. Kolya, please don't bring shame to that Sarisa, don't bring shame on me. I'm fine, just got a bit sentimental there. It just occurred to me that I haven't properly thanked you too. Oh right, here's some fire water. But you don't drink, do you? I have some mora and some other materials that I collected. They are no use to me now, so please take them. Do you need my help? What's my plan next? Nie o to się pytałem akurat. Thank you for asking, but I don't need you to assist me in my evil doing anymore. Well, I'll go looking for Korea, perhaps. He wrote me a letter before I was redeployed, which I have with me. For me, it's the only evidence left that proves his existence, and I will carry it with me forever. If he's still alive, as a Fatos loyal to that Tsaritsa, I will hunt this traitor down and kill him whenever he goes or hides. Oi, oi, oi. If he is no longer in this world, as his older sister, I will embrace the inevitable fate of every Fatos and will be proud of him. When we say if not us, then who? Well, this is what that means. We always have to do it the Fatui way? Yes, is that so strange? But anyway, ideas, perspective, what terribly boring adventures of inquiry. Phew, don't you go thinking that there are only ideas underneath my mask. I am certainly not bulletproof beneath it. You're just serious. I mean, I get it. Kids who haven't grown old enough to hold their liquor tend to get drowned in all sorts of strange worries. I mean, we'll see, won't we? Let's see what I will do when I need to face the final inevitable choice. But for now, what I need to take a nap. Wanna rest too? There's only a straw mat here. That doesn't make a comfy bed. You're just trying to get rid of us. Well, I don't see how that's my problem. I pity you. But anyway, thank you for your help. Are you doing fine? Yikes! You scared me. Sorry, anyway, if you're looking for Xiong, she left. Where'd she go? I don't know. I was distracted for just a few moments and that was it. She was gone. I had a talk with her, but she insisted on leaving. I thought I could have cajoled or browbeat her, or even beat her into staying. I just hope she knows what she's doing. I really do hope so. Oh, right, I have to tell Moning and get him to organize a search party for that kid. Relax a little. That Xiong, she's gone again. Let's get back to the surface and look for Moning quickly. Xiong not with you? Words come down from the ministry. On account of the invaluable help that her maps have brought to the Huoshan Hall, the Ministry of Civil Affairs has decided to make an exception for her and, let me see, want her to be formally accepted as a consultant and guide. Congratulations to her are in order. It seems that all running around wasn't for naught. She left. Left? What do you mean? Do you mean she left first? But the Millelith didn't tell me of anyone leaving a chasm. Xiong left the team. Wait. Hang on a moment, you mean she left the exploration team? As in, Xiong left the team? Yes, which part of that didn't you get? I get it, I will put a search and rescue party together immediately. If she's still in the chasm, we should be able to find her. She might just be doing something harebrained again, or perhaps she left for another reason, but regardless, we must find her. Her current condition working away from the team is simply far too reckless. Need my help? No, I don't reckon so. I suppose it's about time I stepped in as well. I'll be there if you need me. Paimon too! We can't just leave our junior adventurer behind. We will look out while on the roads as well. Who knows, maybe we'll bump into her somehow. Dobrze, więc wydaje mi się, że to będzie już chyba na tyle. Wszystkie questy z Kazmu zostały wyczyszczone, więc teraz zapewne sfokusuję się dalej na questach do postaci, a następnie zapewne pójdę sobie zwiedzać Chaniway. W każdym razie dziękuję wam bardzo serdecznie za oglądanie, trzymajcie się i do kolejnego odcinka. Cześć!